Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome to a new series. This might be a short series, it might be a long series. I'm going to be uploading it roughly at about midnight. And yep, it's Nimby Rails. I got a request to play this. I've seen a few others playing it. It looks really good. Now, it is basic looking, but it is extremely complicated and a lot of fun. It's extremely addictive, as I found. Now, it's pretty cool what you can do. So it's basically a real world map. Like, let's zoom into Cairo. I've actually been to Cairo to work. So, well, I've been to Egypt and flew into Cairo. Right, so there we go. There is basically, if you pulled up Google Maps, it would give you, well, pretty much exactly this. This is not as detailed, but that's okay. You can allow stuff like that. It's not as high powered as like Google Maps, but yep, it's fairly accurate. It doesn't give you like smaller street names. That's totally fine. If you sort of know the area, you sort of know, like if you stayed in London, you would know just by looking at the map what exactly you're looking down on. If you stayed in Swansea or Rome, you would know just by looking down, right, my house is over here. Like, so we go to the UK, and what I've been doing is I did a test run, because see this line here, down here, yep, Scotstoun, blah blah blah, Aberdeen. Right now, Aberdeen train station's pretty big. There's one platform in there just now. This is the through platform that continues on to the north. And there are three other ones that sit here and head down to the south, and it would go down along past here, past Portlethen, Newton Hill, Stonehaven. Where else does it stop? Does it stop in Inverbervie? I don't think it does. It stops in Lawrencekirk. And then it comes down to where? Oh, there is one that stops in Lawrencekirk, but it comes down to Montrose. Yeah, I think it goes, yeah, it comes away from it comes out of Stonehaven and comes away from there and comes down to Lawrencekirk. Then it goes down to Montrose, heads down to Arbroath, Carnoustie, Dundee, and then goes along the coast here. This is where the Tay Bridge is. There's the Tay Bridge there. So the train station for Dundee is basically, it's only got one bridge. Cool. You would have to actually build the bridge across to Tayport. That's pretty cool. And then it continues to Leuchars. There's an Air Force base here. I'm not sure. Leuchars Station. So all this is an Air Force base. And then the train just sort of drops people off there. Now, if you want to get to St Andrews, the train does not come down here. You have to get off and get a taxi or a bus. It's not that long, about 5-10 minutes. Not even that. And then it continues on to Cooper, Glenrothes, Kirkcaldy. Now, we've got two bridges here. They're the road bridges. But I think the train comes around here, stops in for Inverkeithing, and then comes across, maybe? I can't remember. And then into Edinburgh. Now, Edinburgh Station. So, there's a large park here. Where's the castle? Mons Peg. Is this the castle? Yeah, there's the gatehouse, the 1 o'clock guy, and the National War Museum. That's Edinburgh Castle. So, down at what side is the train station? It's like down here. I think this would be it here. Because as you come in, you actually see this. You look up and you can see the castle above. So that's pretty cool. But I did go back up to Aberdeen. I did this, just a little route, just to test it out, to see the building mechanics and whatnot. And it's basically just Aberdeen Station, and then it heads out. This is done like sort of real life. I know this route, and I pulled up Google Maps, and it was super easy to build this. It took me a while to get used to the game mechanics, but it basically heads up through Aberdeen. It doesn't stop anywhere else in Aberdeen until it gets out to here. That should be straighter. So that bend there at Muggy Moss is not actually a thing. Yeah, it heads out here to Dyce Station. Now, as you can see, this here is at the Aberdeen Airport. Over here is a heliport. There's a heliport there. There's a heliport over there. There's another one over here. There are lots of heliports in Aberdeen, because they basically jump in the helicopter and it takes you out here for 3 weeks of endless pain and suffering. But yeah, so I've done this many times. My old office used to be up here. So that's where I used to... Did it used to be up there? Because this is the road I used to come in the morning. Yep, and then I would go around. And it's up here. Now this... Right? So there's CHC, Bristow Helicopters. So that's CHC Scotia Helicopters, that's Bristow. The other side there is Bond and is it NHV? But yeah, my old work used to be like, in fact, it's up here. Really? Is it? No. So you come in there, yeah, my old work used to be up here, and all this sort of land was like the base, huge yards, and which my company owned. But yeah, so if you actually want to know where I live, it's up here. So I grew up here. I now live like out this way. Now there's like a park thing here, right? That's near where I live. This is actually a quarry right here, and over like this way there's this road. This is actually a road. This brings you to a farm, but like over here there's like a forest with lots of trees, and there's a really rubbish dirt road that takes you out. Now because we're like out here, right? So this would still be classed as, this is Watermill Road, one of the main roads for heading out to the west. But these houses and farms all have names. So the postman knows, oh, I'm going to whatever house, I can't remember what this guy's house is, this guy's farm is called. But mine doesn't have that, and it's in like this forest. You can't see it from the road. It's a nightmare. And even though my house is named, like the delivery drivers come down here, they see the road. It's an old forestry commission road. The trees that were planted was like a tree nursery, like a tree farm, and they were going to be grown and then cut down, and then they abandoned it, sold off the land. My father bought it. I bought it off of him, built the house. But yeah, you can't see it. So anything that's getting delivered from Amazon, DPD, any sort of package. I once had a car that was getting delivered, and it was getting delivered on the back of a transporter truck. The guy phoned. Now, I had requested that it be sent to my mother's house, which is over here. But they didn't. They used my actual address, and the truck driver phoned. So he was coming down here. This is the bypass for Fraserburgh, and he was coming down here, and he's like, okay, I'm just about to turn left, there's an Asda here, and I'm coming out to this main road. Which road do I take? And I was like, oh, are you in like a small like a single vehicle transporter truck? He's like, no. He's like, I've got like 8 cars on board to deliver. And I was like, bro, you're never gonna get it down the road. It's not built. It was actually built for trucks, but probably not advisable. And now that the house was built, there would have been nowhere for him to turn. He's like, oh, that's a disaster. He's like, is there somewhere I can park on like the main road? I was like, no, because then you would be blocking the main road. It would be extremely dangerous. I would have to walk like 30 billion miles to get down to the main road. That is going to suck, but it didn't matter anyway, because he couldn't find it. He saw the road, and he thought, nah, it can't be down there, and he kept on driving, and he kept on driving, and he got to about here, where the turn off to New Sligo is, which is like 10 miles past, and realised, he was like, I don't know where your house is. So he went off, delivered the rest of the cars, and then went back to Aberdeen, and then the next day it got sent out. So that's where it got sent to the house in here. So that's where I live. It's a real nightmare. As my friend calls it, it's the land of the lost, because no one can find it, and as he says, no one wants to find it. No one wants to come visit me. But yeah, so Aberdeen out to Dice. It's a popular route because it's the closest one to the airport. Lots of offshore workers coming in for the heliport use it to get the main train into Dice and then head down south to Dundee or Glasgow or Edinburgh or whatever they may be, or down to England, or they can jump in the planes and fly off back to the countries that they've come from, or down south again. So what I want to do today is I want to keep building this. Now it should keep on going right out here to Kintor. There's a little station, and then it goes out to Inverurie. Now from there it continues all the way on Inverness, but this is a little route in itself, because there are trains that head out to Inverurie and then head back in. They're basically commuter trains for the people who live out here who work in Aberdeen. So we'll get that done, we'll get a couple of trains on, and then we'll extend that Highland line out to like Inverness, I think, and then we'll go south, and then we'll start building from there. But I only chose this area because it's super easy. I know it. So this is all above ground, and I actually know where this is going. So this comes up here. The track building is relatively easy. I've not found a way to spin the camera around, but I've been watching other people, and I've noticed that no one actually spins the camera around. They stay on this northeast southwest orientation, which is fine by me. Now, as you can see, you can sort of see where the train path is sort of curved out. I mean, this doesn't get down to some sort of park, but it's actually a field, which is weird. I do have Google Maps open, like right next to me, so I know where this sort of goes. Now, weirdly, right? So the road, so it heads up over the road. Oh no, I keep forgetting to do that. I keep forgetting to push escape. But yeah, it goes over here, follows this road, right? It then goes out this direction, and then comes all the way around here to there. So that's a bit weird. Normally the trains stick to the road. This one doesn't. It sort of veers off. But that's okay. We can deal with that. I mean, these little branch bits that you're seeing here are actually branches off this river. Now it curves round, and then comes into there and goes down there. Now you can see the track speed. It's kind of like Transport Fever. So this is 350 kilometers, 339, 322. It's super easy. Control Z to undo any mistakes that you've made, escape to leave the track. Just make sure when you're placing track you click it and then click and drag it again, or it sometimes can be a bit messy, but it's pretty good, the controls. I'm quite happy with them. Right, so we are aiming for, this. We want to come in through here and then head out through there, so I can do that. Now you can zoom in a fair distance to get more sort of accurate lines, especially if you're navigating through large cities, and you don't actually have to build cities that have been train routes that are done. You can make them whatever you want. So I have placed, this is a road, so obviously you can't move the road, so it's created a little bridge over. Now it looks like the road has been, like the train line has been bridged, and the road is going through underneath. I'd like some way to maybe change that, because a lot of the roads up here are definitely the ones like way back here in Aberdeen are the train goes underneath. You can do that. There is like viaduct. There's tunnel, tram, and viaduct. Not used any viaduct yet, but those are tools that you can use to get you round roads if the game doesn't allow you. It's pretty forgiving, but it will eventually be like, no, you can't build that there. You crazy? Which is sensible. It makes sense. Right, so we're heading out to Contour. I don't know how far away from Contour I actually am, but I'm basically heading down now towards this road. So I need to come around here and then head towards there and then head off this way. So let's bring that round to there. Yeah, we're missing the river. That's the whole point. And then keep going around this way. Now the track speeds here are super high. Obviously the trains that run on this don't go as fast. But we want to head out this way. Yeah, see, it's bridged over that little river there, which is pretty cool. Now, this bit might be confusing as we come across the river. No, we're squeezing in through this section here, so stick to that. I'll maybe zoom in a touch. You can see where this green meets this dark. That's basically where this light edge meets this darker edge. That is where the train is going. Now we keep going along here. Yeah, this is nice and easy. This is great. It's actually really fun. It's super addictive. You can keep going for literally ages. Now we're basically at Contour, right? So we have squeezed it in, whoops daisy, through this section here. Now we're at the edge of the river. Now we keep going, and there should be another road to cross up ahead. It could potentially be this one here. And I need to figure out where the train station is. The train station is actually further up. Okay, so the train station is roughly in between here. Now if I go to my satellite view on Google Maps, yeah, it's just a tiny little station. Hold on, I need to find it. That's kind of strange. Where are you, station? Does it actually... I know it stops in Contour, I just don't know where the station is. Right, so I'm actually checking Google Maps here. And this should really only be... Does it even stop at Contour? We'll check it. Contour train station. Yeah, it's just like off of here. Basically, it's teeny tiny. There's no image for it. Is there an image for it? Oh wow. Yeah, it's really small. And it's basically like right here. So we'll aim for coming across here. And we shall get, whoa, the station in here. I'm gonna plant the old station first. Now why could I not see that on Google? Oh wait, it is on Google Maps. It just is like ridiculously small. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so it should really be like underneath this road, I think. But we'll place it in here because that's nice and easy. So we'll go to the create a new station. This one will be above ground. Now I made the one at dice 150 meters. Escape. No, I want create new station. Yes, please. And I think I'll make this one 150. I'll make it 160, right? 160. Contour post office. Yes, there it is. Right, excellent. Yeah, it's a tiny, it's a really small station. There's, I would say it's probably less than like maybe the length of a double carriage Sprinter or something, but we'll leave it over here. We shall go back to our track building. So I'm gonna zoom in for this because this area here. Still getting used to those controls there. Right, bridge over that because that's what it actually does in real life. This is just a little burn. It's tiny little river. Now contour post office down here. Like it says that. I'm pretty sure the station should be along there. Pretty sure. Actually, it is. Okay, right. So, Control Z. Right, and then go over. Whoa! I keep forgetting that it's right click to. Right. So delete that. How do you delete stuff? Right. I want to edit a station. Right. So this. Delete. Oh, left click to finish creating a new station, escape to cancel. Right, so I want this. No. Right, that. Yeah, delete it. Haha. Delete that as well. There we go. Alright, so the train station should be in here. Okay. Let's try that again. Stations. Above ground, please. Do I want to make it like super small? I don't think it likes this because there's like the river and stuff is there. Wait, well, it will go there. That's only 90 meters. Can I make it 100? Come on, give me 100. Ooh, wait. There? No. There. Okay. Okay. Right, we're good. We are good. Connect that up to there. That's a little dodgy bit. Why the hell not? Love a little dodgy bit. Me. Right, and then we continue on our merry journey. So it keeps going across this way. Keep going across there. It needs to go under there. Perfect. Okay, then where are we going? So, let's have a look. So the carriages, I remember that. Actually been there. Contour, you go underneath this. And then you continue up. Wow, you actually squeeze in. Right, goes in over here and then comes up like this way to Port Eppleton. Do you stop at Port Eppleton? I don't think it does. No, it just bypasses that, like over this way. But this section is pretty messy. I can sort of see where the train is going to go in. And then you're in Inverurie. Okay, and that's where we're going to stop the line. Now, there's a little train yard up here at Inverurie. It's basically right here. And then the train continues off and then goes on its merry way. But we're almost done, and then we'll get a couple of trains on the go. So, that is the catchment area for this station, if you were wondering. So it covers most of Contour, which is good. Now I need to zoom out and go back in Google Maps to find out where the hell I actually was. Okay, so this actually needs, right, to go round past this, right? And then it joins up with this little river here. Now that river should end, according to Google Maps. It does not. Right, we'll have it come out that way though. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm gonna need you across there. Oh, okay, it didn't actually give me a sort of tunnel for that. It is going to need to give me a tunnel for this though. And then where do you go? Right, sort of round. Ah, right, I can see it. So it's like round this way. Round to about there. And round to here. And then keep going around. Right. Through there. Keep going along here. Now you're going along past the little park. Until we get to... Where is that road? I think it's here. So I think, right? Oh, hello, game, please. Right, I think I might be lost. No, I'm not lost. It's okay, I know what I am. Right, so yeah, right. That is that, and we continue on and follow this. We then go under all that, past the Scottish Water, and then keep on going until we get to Inverurie. Now, if I do the station first, or in fact, I know which way this is going now, so we'll get this done. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to be classed as like a road or whatnot. It turns out it is not. We'll sort of just follow this round. Right, now we need to go over this, a little bit of river here, but then over that. Right, can I get... So this is going to have to be viaduct, right? So keep it going straight. Right, click that to there, right? Go back to ground, add a little bit, and then do that. Right, if you click ground and then continue on from the same spot, it continues the bridge, continues the viaduct or tunnel or whatever it is you were basically making. So just sort of bear that in mind. Now, where am I? Right, so I've just crossed the river. We're coming up past this road over here. And then we go past all this stuff. Now where do you go here though? Because there's that little road that sticks out, right? So we are aiming for basically going through there. Now this is obviously not perfect, not by a long shot. Inverurie is up here, right? The station. So let's find the station. Right, so the station should be down here. Yeah, you see this? This is a telltale sign that there's a station. This is classed as a path, but it's really a crossover that you get in stations. Now this has cost 118 million just to build out to Inverurie, which is not that far in length of train journeys wise. Not at all. So if I was to continue this out to Inverness, holy crap, it would be something. Right. Yeah, I think it would be bankrupt pretty quick. But I can now get, hello station, my friend. Ooh, depots. You can create depots as well. I created one in Aberdeen. I'm not sure entirely how it works. Inverurie Town Hall. Right, let's make Inverurie, since we've got space, bigger. Oh, maybe 160 meters. See? That was easy, painless. Right, get rid of that. Back to the track lane. Oh, there we go. Why is that down to 45? Because I clicked on tram track. Okay, see, Control Z deletes the last. Perfect. Easy. Alright, let's continue out this way. Now there should actually be, yeah, there we go. Right, the route is complete. Now as you can see, it's I've not lost any money. We've basically been building it in a blueprint mode. Now in blueprint mode, you can go and select certain points and tweak it, and if you've got like jagged 45-degree bends or not rounding bends, you can pull them out and get them sort of moved across, which is fine. But this is, I've made this kind of smooth, so it should be okay. So we've got 4 stops: Aberdeen to Dice to Contour to Inverurie. Now that in itself is a route, and then the actual main line would head out and go to Keith, Elgin, and out here to Inverness. As you can see, most trains bypass this madness. This is extremely mountainous, like it is in the Transport Fever map. It's no bueno. Over here as well, it's better to stick like down the coast. Like as you can see, there's not any big cities in here. These are little towns and villages. Phones. Hey, can you see? I've been to most of these places. Grief. And then down to Glasgow. So Glasgow, West Coast, Edinburgh. Well, east, west and east, so. And then Perth is like up here. So if you were going from Aberdeen, Dundee, Perth, Glasgow. If you were going to Edinburgh, it would be Aberdeen, Dundee, Leuchars, Edinburgh. Yeah, there you have it. So, this is done. There is no railway up this way. There used to be a line back in, like, the very, very olden days. Like, during World War II and stuff. There was a lot of fish production here. There was a lot of tool works as well. There was lots of heavy industries over here that built stuff for the war machine. And trains came down here and then went to Aberdeen, and another one branched off and went to Peterhead, and then for some reason that idiot MP, I can't remember his name, said that roads and trucks were the future, so they cancelled the train line. And now this road, right, that comes down here and it meets up with this one here, is a absolute nightmare. So from here it's complete chaos all the way down to here. It then goes on to a dual carriageway where it's kind of fine, and then you get into Aberdeen, it's complete chaos. You come across here, you get the dice, just whoa, it's ridiculous. And it's so bad that the line that was ripped up and taken away, they are now thinking about putting it back in, and it's going to cost them like 3 billion quid or something like that, or something ridiculous. And it should have never have been taken out in the first place. Previously, I remember when you could get on a bus here and get to Aberdeen in just over an hour. Now it takes like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to travel like 50 miles from there to there. It's absolutely ridiculous. So car is the better option. If there was a train, I would definitely use it, man. You'd be straight in. It could probably come in through Dice and then go to Aberdeen. And that's where most people work, here, Dice, because there's huge oil and gas industrial estate over there. But now it's time to get the trains on. Now, 121 million. Do I want to save this first? No, just go. Do you want to build the current blueprint? Yes. Oh, the game froze. Did it freeze? No. This is all built, right? Global blueprint. There are no pending track or station blueprints to build. So is this built? I think it is. Okay, right, that's good. Now I need to get trains, right? Now this is something I've not tested yet, so this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, just the move button, please. Now, oh, right, zoom out. That would make your life a hell of a lot easier. Can I get rid of these numbers and stuff on the screen? Is that something that's possible? Selected blueprints global. Move, delete, edit tracks, append, info tool. There we go. Right. Now we want, there's 2,490 people waiting to get on Aberdeen. Now this is Aberdeen Station. I want to rename them. Stony Wood. Dice is just Dice. So it's just Dice Station. So that's fine. Contour is just Contour Station. Can I? What's this? There we go. Contour Station. Done. Now, Inverurie might be called something weird. Inverurie Town Hall is just Inverurie. Station. No, it's not Central Station or Grand Central Station or whatever. It just is what it is. Right, now I can click done, and then we can go to this. And we're good. This corner here is a bit it's okay. Right, now on to the trains. Now I've no idea how ticket scheduling or that works. This is the depot I built here because I thought you needed it to get trains, and I was trying to join it onto this track and it was like, no thank you. But let's go with trains. Right, we've got some interesting stuff here. We've got a city tram. I think, alright, that's a very, very high speed train. Max 350 kilometers. We don't need that. Maybe this Cow, is there something faster? 90, that's kind of slow. 120, what's the London? 100 kilometers per hour. Can you change the units? I mean, I know how to figure out, but I like my miles per hour. In fact, where's that one that does like 100? No, where are you? The KU 231. Now, I don't see any distinction between diesels or electrics. Tractive force, dimensions, pick a decal, base color, serial number. Yeah, I think our guy here is gonna be the one, right? Base color, not this madness, right? I want it to be like blue. Don't purchase it. Use a line color, pick a decal. Oh, this. That is ScotRail in a nutshell. Right, base color. Can I pick the decal color? Use the line color. No. Right, train bill. So to buy two of them, right? It's... Okay, I'll maybe not buy the trains just yet. I'll maybe get a line set up. Right, so create a new line. Right, so the name is line 4750. No, maybe make it line arms. Now we can't do Inver because it goes to Inverness later. Let's call it Rory. Now arms to Rory. Right, code is we'll say ABS.com 001. Alright. Base ticket price. What is the actual ticket? No, it's like £3 or something stupid to go like 3 miles down the line, but we'll check it. Dice to Aberdeen train ticket price. Why will it not just give me £1.90, £1.90 one way? Okay, we'll half that, so we'll make it like base ticket price. We'll make it like, in fact, we'll make it like 0. Yeah, make it 0.8. So what is that? It's like 80p. Price per kilometer. I don't know, we'll go 0.20. We'll say 20p. So 80p, and every kilometer you move it goes up 20p. The colour shall be red. Yes, please. Now, I need to add a station. So, add waypoints to line, add stops to line. So, it is going to go... I don't know how this works, right? What's A and B? So, like, go onto this platform first, right? 1. Where the hell's dice? Alright. And then go there. Then go to contour. There. And then go up here to inventory. Alright, and then we want it to go back via that. Hello. No stops are inserted here. That's okay. Zoom out. This might be easier for you. Oh, game, please. Go there. And then go back to Aberdeen, right? New stops are inserted here. At least one travel time is set to 0. Parks AI will get confused when riding this line. Where do you do travel time? So it's got Dice Aberdeen Station on B, right? Then go to A. Okay, we're back. So, what you have to do is click Estimate Travel Times. Now, it takes in real life about 36 minutes for the train to get from Inverurie to Aberdeen. Now, it goes slow towards Aberdeen and Dice, but when it leaves Dice, it's got the track opens up and it can go at higher speed. So, I've put ideal speed 220 kilometers per hour. That gives us a 7 stops, 101 kilometers, 37 minutes, which is pretty close to the real thing. Now, if we go to trains, so each train takes 37 minutes, so I want to separate them though. Now, there is scheduling in this. We're going to have to get the Sepia. I might cut that down to... you can't add cars. It's like a fixed unit. That's okay. Right, units 1. Sepia times 2 is 7 million. Okay. So what do we want? 37... like 8 or something. Like, they run like every hour, and it's basically the same train. The same train goes back and forth. I'll get 4, right? Units to purchase 4, right? Total for 4, 56 million. Okay, that was... Right, here is the scheduling, right? I have no idea how this works. So you can set up times for it, like Monday at... Whoa. Right, we click that. Don't want to do that. Right, delete all Monday slots for train. Yeah. I just want to sort of throw it on the line. How do you do that? I don't know. Hold on. Edit the schedule of multiple trains. Purchase new trains. List trains and edit their details. What's this? All models. Yep. Okay. Lines. State accounting. Move up selected. Estimated set. Where do I throw my trains onto the line? Yeah, so that's that line there. That's fine. Okay, we've established that. Intervention clone. Invalid order status, lost or bad orders. What? That's a thing. Toggle new slots mode, delete day, week, copy entire week schedule, all day slot. I'm gonna have to stop again and then find out how to do this because I've no idea how. What's this? Okay. Okay, so we are back and I have figured it out. So, you get your trains. I was actually looking, so the time for the 220 kilometer train was 37 minutes. That was to get there and get back. The time I checked was just to get from one side to the other. So it's actually double that. So the actual time is it's like an hour and 7 minutes or something like that. And we've got it down to like an hour and 5 using these 100 kilometre an hour London trains, which are pretty good. I've changed up the liveries so they've got the dark blue and white for ScotRail, and I've set each of these trains, right, for one's leaving at 1. Now this can be extremely complicated. I'm just basically throwing them on the line so we can get them going and see how they want to go. Now, I have paused the game because the trains are leaving. So, lines, tracks, go here. Right, the first train there, ABS Commuter 1, is heading into the station. 1's already left. Yeah, 1 is on its way there, look. So it's quite a long train. I should have maybe perhaps made it smaller. Now, let's have a look at Aberdeen. So there are 0 passengers waiting. Now this one is waiting till for 10 seconds and then it will leave, which is nice. I'm not sure if they're actually split like 50 minutes apart. It would be nice if there were. So 0 people at that station. Sweet. But it says, right, Aberdeen station, right? Click on it. So there are 0 passengers, right? Fare, tax, reach 2,900. Ooh, I might have screwed something up here. I don't know what it is. I may have screwed up. Where's the first train? The first train is heading down here. How far are you from Dice there, my friend? You're a fair way away. We'll go to Dice actually and we'll see. So it's got a reach of, there are 13 passengers waiting. Right, so 5 want to go Aberdeen Station. Some want to go Inverurie, some want to go Contour. Right, so they'll be able to get there. We'll speed it up. Let's see how it gets on. We might need more trains. So there's the first one, 001. Oh, well, ZH507 is, ooh. So they're not spacing out. How do you space them out? I thought I set them for 15 minutes apart. Who knows? I mean, you could maybe stop them, like, manually. Count Aberdeen. Oh, wait, it's got people on it. So people going to Inverurie are happy with the prices. We're losing a couple of quid each time. And this train just delivered, I think. Let's slow it down again. So, the count is... Oh, people are overjoyed. Well, it's actually in dollars, not in pounds. That's okay, though. So we could probably raise those prices. Right, what's the count at this? Yeah, people are still waiting to get to Aberdeen, and there's one new person waiting to continue on. Does it give you the actual speed of the train? Speed's 100 kilometers an hour. Is it doing 100 kilometers an hour? It probably should be. Looks like it slowed down a fair bit going through there. That's okay. And then it's got a fair distance to go before it reaches here. Now there are 51 passengers there, which is nice. It's 5:30 on a Friday, so it should be really busy, at least at the Aberdeen side, because people will be wanting to go home. Maybe some of those, there are some little industrial estates out here and businesses. Yeah, I would have loved, I maybe should have bought these one at a time and then sent them out. I think that would have been a better idea, because we're going to be running the Transport Fever style. Yeah, this one's got less, this one's got one, and this one's got none. That's got 3. Okay, and they're fairly happy with the prices. These people aren't, because the kilometres are racking up now. Yep, 40 new passengers, that's good. Now these trains should have a large capacity, right? 666. Which is a lot. There we go though. I mean, it does only have a reach of 984. There's not a lot of people. Like in this, off it goes though. Oh, it's flying down here. And a hell of a lot faster. Oh, that's good. It's starting to space out now. Yeah, then speed up again. Oh, I suppose that kink over there, that's something I could fit. This as well, it's going to slow down a lot for this. Oh, it didn't. It just blew right through it. Good man. Inverurie Bowling Club, and then we get out to Inverurie, where there are 93 passengers. That's pretty good. A lot of them wanted to go to Contour Station, so that could possibly be people that were working. Yeah, but now there's nothing for this one, right? 2 or something. Did I actually make money? No, still losing money. There we go, we made a couple of quid there. I think it's the main train, right? I think it takes a hot minute for them to register that. And I want to see these spacing out. You go, right? You go faster. That would be nice. I mean, perhaps maybe halting a train at a station would be a better idea. But yeah, I think that first one is making decent coin. 50 on board. I might up the prices. Oh, come on, game. Why? I hate that. It sticks. So if you click this and then try to move away, it like comes back. It's odd. 50 people on here. I mean, I'm assuming that you can see like the train's running cost and whatnot. Track lines, money. 18,871 per month. That's a loan. Oh dear. Payment out of, oh. That's interesting. So it's like every other building game. You start off with a loan. Right, people over here at Aberdeen will be upset now because 16, 15, 34, yeah, there are 34, 16 went to go Aberdeen. Is there a way to increase catchment sizes of station fares? 355, right? Start a trip, board a train, reach destination. 40. Some of them got lost or something, did they? Why would you get lost? It's only going to like 3 places. Right, so you're coming down. What is in Aberdeen? 62. And it's reaches only, right? Where's the reach? Group by destination. I don't know. But I'd like to expand Aberdeen Station. I'm not sure how to do that, but I think I'll try it. in between the next episodes. I also want to connect this up with the other platforms as well, because that's something that is actually a thing. I mean, these other platforms are terminus lines. There's 69 people waiting. We are at 6:30 on a Friday, so there should be tons of people waiting. There we go, we'll get some money. Right, hold on. Now pause the game. Right, so this train is turning around awkwardly. Can I stop it? Right, can I tell you to stop? Because you're kinda right behind the train in front. The train in front is escaping slightly. I'm gonna have to look into the timetabling, I think. But yeah, that's it. The route is up. It kind of works. No idea if I've made money or not. Let's have a look. So, accounting, right, credit, construction tracks, minus 81 million, stations, expensive, depots, expensive, total construction, expensive, new trains, expensive, running cost 284 and maintenance is 45, that's pretty good. Ticket fares is 1,000, passengers, start a trip, board a train, reach destination. How did they not reach destination? There's a population overlay. Alright, so there should be Aberdeen Station. All this is people. All of it. People, people, people. Everywhere. Seems to be a bit more spaced out. Play map. Yeah, see, all the trains are stuck down here. This one is getting away though, so that's nice. You go. Excellent. Trains UK, that's the name of our company there. Yeah, people are overjoyed with the prices, so I could pretty much put them up if we wanted. There's 33 people here. Excellent. I just need these to space out. This one caught up to that one really fast, so did that one. But it says these trains here. Oh, it's got 3 people. Good for them. And then into dice it goes. So I'll figure out how to space them out. But I shall leave it there for that episode. It's a lot of fun. This, you can't get carried away and just keep building and building and building. However, just be wary. This number at the top looks really big, but it is going to go down super fast. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. On the UK map. And it's not been Transport Fever 2, idiot. It's been Nimby Rails. It's a lot of fun. So, yep, we'll leave it there for that episode. I've been Danny Boy, and I will catch you later.